ano yes sir now yanko boko ho enra enipa ne bi koswa wa na omu posifo mienu a ombo mutu no o de hwe ade me ba ne ato
ni papa ne transfer to say
okay eti awrawo sam ne say eniama boni we saa na ekoso na sam ne say eda no agp kokrom ho no a wo se omfo matuo ngu fom no etuo no omunya ne he eti ano na nya national security concern na se sim se enipa bebre ka se omo sere osantehene se omo sere no ada ma onko boko ho me asem we amanfo enne no me sori ne nkomo na bebre se obi esusu se ma osantehene emfa na ho enko sa asem mu fi se the NDC edika make omo stand clear. In fact asem kra time say abayo was why bokuni urade o cha say nsem wo kan kra airtai say wo mu nu ka se wo mu hia asantehene so wo meka wo asem o de ti ase me basisi ha ti ha se na yento aso
na wa na aka tre mu say kusazifo no ene wan posifo hi Otumfour so meka asem ye nka za o Mahama no say Otumfour ngosiesie asem kusazifo no wan posifo ye nka say Otumfour na emesiesie asem mayo ye kwa de ti Mahama nyi asodafo no mfiri ho amfa maye wan posifo no kusazifo no miyo nyina say hia say sodafo no be fi kuro no ye nka to Otumfour mom na emla mesiesie asem maye asantefo no na media no so just dey ga be de politics bread sister mumpemba bi international na munka nche mu hene se ompemba bi international na ye nka say ohene bi embesovo maye so obesovo se oji anyi ne na made hwan ya Otumfour be si hene wokuru no mana obi nka say Otumfour mra o kusa for obi anka say Otumfour be si asema ye ni ye mienu no wan for kusa for no ye si ye hia say so da for na police for fi kuru no ma bi ntoka no mama ne hu de kuro ye ne dia yanga
wo de tie mbacha sa wo ye esiremu ni ana wo ye tani na wo tie mi a oba wo de hwe o utimi say wa free north aba hye asia ha ewo bia kumase ba bi na wo ne ho atoro won say kumase ufinya free sirem bedu asia ope ho to sanete ena wo no wo kan samfun we to wo ye siremu ni a wo mu na esam kasa tie omo hu say wo mu ye mambofo on so say omo nsere Otumfour na mum police for crime free ko ne mie mu ma no mu nku omo ho eti wo ye tani a wo te sase mu eti eye wo de hwe oba bi o wo de hwe wo tu say wo mu betre kumase bia say wo ye comfortable kumase obi ankon ene wo hye kona bi ena we nu wo kan semtantan say but ye nuanu sremfo no bi yi wo mani say wo so ba de wo ye wo kumu animu ase se wo sremu na nka ye kunipa na no hwe nkoda wo mu ku wo bo etwa jato wo mu hwe posifo a enne ye yi wo mu free kai mu a ye ku wo mu wo betre kumase enye ba bia tena kumase asantefo ye nko ne ho atono wafafo asi nanim kan semfre ni ma asam tantan sei se police for crime free kronum na ye nku ye mie mu no mu nko no mu nkunkum nti wo ye tani a wo ye okay nti oba we nti muntimi interest no enhwehwe no man ye nhunu ba bia wo hye mo de mon ka no kro se wo ye sremni pa na o pasum dwema hunuam emu dahwegu no o mpa eti we oba we mo hwe ne se onkeka sansem we no wontena se ni di on na police wo mie mu ma ne yenku yenhwe de we my god wo be kom no so wo hye kumase kona bi o wo tu se wakota baabi o hono ntokwa ni ho wo mo nko wo mo ye nyansafo wo mo nko da ene wo no wo hye wo no wanye baabi anya adwuma ye waye pawo pa bia na so wakoyi hurunkuko bi anya sika kakra baabi a wote no wonya wo singiri bi danti okay ene wo nwini ni nuanom a ko ntokwa ho onwini wo mo ho ena hwensemfo kankan a woka enye wo no nko a I will show you more nyo no nko a very sad situation o de yentie no
obi emblem mama mum no oda Otumfour say Otumfour mla no me say asem no amuna media so obi say Otumfour sa na ka himfo wo same ho ginai ko mu antimi ngada embe solve I was running me entem. Go to for the first 100 na go see. And this how Otumfour pa on banana be transfer. No Otumfour to me say asam no my. Yem poko no Otumfour asemo ni area no mo. And then no hini bi ne so mlambe say my yen. Yes, soldier for wo kuro nim na say you won free na police for wo ho na you won free ho man yen na ye be say asam. Adan no mama mum na edwa to a Otumfour say on be say na kuzas for one police for.
Okay, so me be kof me ba na me ne ye brother yi. Okay, mami nko me be ko ayon me mami nko na me ne ye brother ye senior brother Steven Atubiga ni was Steven boko there.
Boko.
Nice one. What there am say enra ye nya ne tie say ukrom Binduri, etua kasa manipa ni bi Efrim, bibi sa wana.
Yes.
Na
Aha,
den etua tutu sa ba mu sabi o.
Oh, police for na Omashe Mufti, Omashe police uniform. And apparently I think Oma ye juma area honomo than ya transfer Oma ako Bolga honomo. And they came on a private motors and then I think they were attacked by armed robbers.
Okay.
And omo confiscate omo motos no omo bo mutu okuno omo. And you know already no the vulnerability of police for in money in terms of misunderstanding about with ekromu for the police for no. Ama armed robbers have taken advantage. Say police ni kura ni ekuno ni ejine property to look like natives no. And aye kusasi for na aye. So but nyamencha de no community ni etimi ehu omo the pictures are circulating omo the information ama police for but they are on the run at this moment.
Right.
Mampurushi for
Mampurushi for na yes ade no.
Mampurushi for nkwara han.
Enra men saka na audio and say conversation between some police officers who are they are shaking just say me box kire wa just say IGP just say what as one naked wo krom ho because situation no abro wo so me wo live command no mu di nyina bia be come inside just say wo mu su of ankasa situation no say wo nipa IGP call na na ne ye kasa wo kire ne kra so okwa wo su sese na won koye no after say IGP wo hwa dey benefit na dey aba and say I mean say na wo se hu no.
Oh, so far the Yetimia keep police for any safe. And besides that, Yetimia so in moving forward, there has to be a trust between the police and then the citizens. There are two things. The police can choose to be very violent with the natives, be out armed to the tip that they can shoot back and what have you to take control. What you say, or they can choose to take trend and might take it a mature way now. They've pulled back and they've left the society alone. Omo move so they move together with the military. Police were anymore na soldier for the omochi as they go around.
Right. Now the last time no IGP Baho which is 3 days ago no. You who say shot be a boneka mu na nipa bi boni tutu nyina. Why dey na ba na sa?
Oh, say no proper. Say o share baby omo kana say emu NAP aba say the two boka prof media na to say the two boka tokro anameboa.
Okay.
Ebo tokro and our drivers are Land Cruisers na ka who say enye brand new dampare old Land Cruiser. They've gone to so many places. Who say ebo krati me boss as you drive it me pick bo sir and I say o here na say e pie na aba nye say tokro na aboka no. There is no way bullet be boka.
I say bibi na
na pick and abo inside na pie aba abonten.
Okay.
But say if it's a bullet, it penetrates inside.
Oh, to you no hwa den ne bom den ne ball police car. So mo fira kreba na ntse saba. O hwa den ne man.
Car no so yes a bulletproof. What you say? That V8 is an ordinary and a bulletproof. So a car na so hwa edi ko be a running board no one. I see her, but ambo ankum ebo na pie aba. Are you getting me? So they are it's just like what they put out there said they were hooting at. the IGP. They were rather hooting at the regional commander.
Oh, okay.
And they had to wish the regional commander to go and put him inside.
So in the
Yes.
video, no, regional commander mum na no mu hiti no.
Because and they hit the regional minister, they hit the leadership of the NDC party, said none of the native want to see them. That's why the IGP had to go to himself there without any political figure. No.
Okay.
Senko tried any political because they have failed the community of not making sure that the right thing is done. Why can you allow two chiefs to be handling Krobako? Already there's an existing chief. So the natives are upset with the leadership of the current government. They don't want to see anybody. I get him. So the Hutinu was the regional commander. They believe that one instructor say the police should lead the Mamprus to come to the Kusasi market. That means the police have taken sides. And besides that, they've seen some videos and some audios that has been out that the regional commander has had conversation with the Mamprus, how he has been protecting them, how he has been giving them escort, how he has been keeping them safe, how he has been making sure, say, that has leaked, that has come out, that has also made already Mamprus that he has taken sides. And then the regional minister too happened to be a frafra man. Frafra no more could do a mohine a wale ho no deba. They have and yet recently until Bawku penny so said they be near the young Kodia hene ewo a hono mombana. Sort of a
Okay.
So they see the regional minister also taking sides say Omomukudi hine or hono munti. So penasem penny mahe.
Right. But mami miss a question.
So that propaganda so mabo no senka police from being used.
Right. Mami miss a question we President Mahama.
Senka police for being issued statement. They would have seen the statement said that.
Okay. But Otumfour there, Stephen. Otumfour there.
I'm a chonka.
Okay, so there's a two videos.
I'm a chonka.
Yeah, there's a two videos. I maybe some one them. Bawku President Mahama say.
Me chonka pa.
Okay, Bawku President Mahama say. The area belongs to the Kusasis. Also, there's another guy called Malik Basintele. But Otumfour.
Yes.
Stephen Atubiga.
Yes, me chonka pa, me chonka.
Okay. So maybe say there's two videos where the NDC leadership, which is the first one here, President Mahama, we're making it clear, say
me chonka.
Maybe. Mamin some friend of you. As on team come. Mamin try now, mamin friend of you.
One paramountcy. Bawku has one paramountcy. And that matter was stated clearly in that particular ruling. In fact, recently, when President Akufo-Addo visited Bawku, he went to visit Naba Asigri Azoka.
Hello, Stephen Atubiga.
Yeah, me chonka.
Okay, so question I maybe say, there's two videos who I want to maybe someone say one year president, former president, that I know a former president Mahama, 2024.
Yes.
I know making it clear
Yes.
say the area is supposed to have only one king, and the king supposed to be the Kusasi king. That's it.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
there's another guy called Malik Basintele. Also making it clear
Yes.
say that area belongs to the Kusasis. Now,
Yes.
in this situation, if say the president today or your president no call it say they want to activate Otumfour's mediation process. Now calling the Asantehene to come in. Do you think say case president what he can make in his stand and what for Asantehene bemono? What do you think or expect Asantehene to do?
Yes, Sir Asantehene is acting as an ADR. And because he been a neutral tribe person,
Okay, ADR na say
alternative dispute resolution.
okay.
Because already court a gazette IBBA Supreme Court a issue IBBA say kusasi for her. Okay. And 2023 Mamprus for no court can withdraw. And that they don't have a leg to stand on omuni case no person na Supreme Court catch him say this is the first and last just a mom ma hobi say am happen so ma court to cry bi yembe ko for time no and agree and judge no e pass say kusasi for which is there on record. So a mutual understanding of both parties are agree say Asantehene mediating or investigating on for year to year. So if not, there are laws that govern say wa form mra wa kukuru bisa kodi ehini esan dia ba kurum hono no already oma form mra no mu issue warrant of arrest on it ehini no on it na yire no so if government want, all they have to do is continue with the case. You warrant free, so it doesn't mean that you don't still have a case. Warrant is to arrest you whether dead or alive, or to bring anywhere that you are within or hide another anybody which match you baby. A citizen can even make an arrest. It means the court is looking for you to come and face. So what is the channel? So the president at this moment, whatever.
Do you also
at this moment?
The numbers said, do you also support say as Santahini should intervene in this situation? Do you also support that?
Yes. I just that. Yes, I understand. Me did too. So just that it is not backed by law, because any of the parties can say, oh, me am peneso. Baby, the work can say some can say peneso. Yempene, and I'm penny with peneso. We penny. So, but court, the Constitution Supreme Court can own penny. You must accept it so long as law binding yakase mo bia nya U10 wa untimi kase me fie ani me say metima U10 akoho no watombra, whether it's even the no U10 ayo fie directly, also who drive it 5 miles to be U10, you must do it. And then they say in common law na grandfather clause no what have you. So they are using the grandfather clause, whereby the authority of Asante a power that is so big over sort of the national. So they are using the powers of that. Normally, they are aggressive.
So once you have free enough will be now Ukromana situation, as that maybe ask our questions. Now, if say the situation I mean you're making a determination already by the president, by the NDC, they all know say the place belongs to the resources. And yes, so what makes the president not to activate the security to take control in the area in order to safeguard the people?
You know, when you are contesting for an election, you can say anything. But the reality is, once you get the president, you realize that it involves a lot of dredging, a lot of compensation. Our landscaping is not even good, and which part of the land in Ashanti region that can contain the seawater?
But the scenario is different here. I will be sure the Pobeko Kumasi and Kumunipanens and no and but in this
okay, all I'm trying to say is
the president knew say this is a very sensitive situation now. You don't play with people's life, and yes, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Sitting in the seat, you cannot flip like a switch and just say move. It takes time, and then with the president wisdom, instead of say court na ya breno, it be an encourage and or say also but the citizens and Ghanaians and everybody thinks the Supreme Court or the laws of our land should be executed, that any impersonated chief should be arrested and prosecuted.
Right. So let's do say minor resources, and I say your finances need to take care of the security service in that region, right, in Bawku. Now,
yes.
Now, when a Supreme Court make a determination, and I say a warrant to say munko to the next thing they say, Interior Minister will activate the security forces say take over. So in this case, if say you're making a determination by the Supreme Court, now the president, commander in chief, the president, and fulfill the directive of the Supreme Court say the security must take control in that city. And secret in here, and no one to use the security forces.
And that is where some of us are asking leadership. Answers we are asking they didn't try, but the dynamics and the myth behind Omunchesa Papa that you can understand. Unin said a binimu accuse Mama Yarga, say Mama Yarga no wafanono, then Papa Yakusa, and then Mammy Mamprusin and Papa Kusasini. She said, when you to me or protect your mo. interest and you cannot stop. You know, more the time I almost says and if you know. And another school of thought they say there are some other people that are benefiting from the scenario that I mean it's a whole lot of myth. I mean, as diabetes.
So in this case, even Enra, if a video, a whole IGP begging the people to pull down their guns, or also say a national security threat, say where did these people got the gun? Where did they get the gun from? Secondly,
Well,
it doesn't sound national security threat for a whole IGP to beg criminals holding guns. Is it not against the national security policy?
I don't think any amount of weapons can take weapons away from people that have seen war over 100 years.
Oh, really?
Every family, yes. Okay, over 100 years.
So, okay.
Okay.
So you mean our military cannot even stand in just a Bawku area, cannot defend Ghana in the Bawku area when war broke out over there?
The Bawku situation is a tribal war between two factions, and the police, the military, when they go there as peacekeepers, and then when they are there at the peacekeepers, they meet both stakeholders. They don't just go in there and start wielding their guns. They come, they have to go and introduce themselves to both factions. They have to go around and meet both opinion leaders. They have to go and meet opinion leaders. They must also bring all the both parties together, leadership together in one room and dialogue. We are here as peacekeepers. We have not come to take sides. So lower your guns. We have not come here to come and fight you people. We are here to make sure that there is peace. We are not supporting party A or we are supporting party B. So the police, besides wearing the guns, it's also because the police themselves, you don't know the area, you don't know the terrain. And both factions can also come together and fight security.
I'm sorry, Mr. Atubiga. No, when security so military want to go for operation, they don't care whether they know there or they don't know there. I mean, if really say the security want to take control with a city or a country or whatever, that's why I'm with military.
My brother, there is no military, be it American forces or nobody, that they will not have men on the ground that will negotiate with talking to both parties before they come there. Even if you are going to raid a country and take over the country, you must work with some of the natives to show where to go, where not to go, where to go with terrain.
But
I'm saying that
the security forces, they don't need you. They know they have their ways and means to understand the grounds.
There is no way a security can just today, even if America with the best sophisticated machines and what have you, before they go anywhere, they have the FBI, they are the CIAs who will go there. They have friends. They have friends. Remember, they will pick a party. If you look at America, that is how America created Bin-Laden.
Right. So
Bin Laden was created by friends.
Ghana Armed Forces, any intelligence on grounds all over there. Is that what you are saying, sir?
I am saying that the military or the security services in our country, that is why when they are doing enlistment, they make sure that every tribe member, every tribe of our country are in the military. Some are intelligence. But before they go anywhere, they will send some people as maybe drivers or a passenger car, go there and get intelligence. They will send some people that are not from the place, but they speak the native language. They will go as passengers or businessmen and go and trade. They may even go there as tourists. They may even go there as any. I hope you are getting military and sorry with that blindfolded. You're not straight so
But in this situation, I existed for a decade, more than a decade. So every military CDS, the blueprint or the intelligence report about every area, airport area, and securities, they have all these informations.
But I'm telling you, say, military don't just get up one day and that they are going somewhere. They plan. They may even call maybe a retired army commander or a retired police officer who has even worked there years before. They will bring you, come and brief them, saying Aquina City, what have you. They may even bring the natives that are from there that they've recruited. ID card, what's your hometown, Bawku? There are people, there are volunteer civilians, intelligence, there are security intelligence. You come and brief the commander or the lead where they are going, what water they will meet, where they should sleep. When you get there, where will be safe, we will stay with them.
Mr. Atubiga, don't you think, say, Ghana air pamper enclave no too much? We are pampering them too much.
Unfortunately, it's not a war zone that the police or the military can just go and start
A
shooting.
minister they say it has tend to be a terrorist area and then a war zone. What is that?
Oh, you have internet was security analyst, you were expert no, but all I'm trying to say
you're a politician. You've been a student member for NDC for a long time, and then what's your party? Fantastic. Unim Ghana. So I am a power as a politician. Also, I was a same area. Free area hole. And I mean, besides say, when you say Ghana as a country, ya pamper yen for them to use ammunitions and weapons against themselves for so long.
If I explain, you will understand. The constitution too doesn't give the right to the police or the military to just go there and start shooting rampantly or shooting people. They have not gone there to fight for taking sides. They have, no matter how difficult it is, the ammunitions and the vehicles is taxpayers' money. Their duty is to go there and make sure there is peace. That is why they are trained forces to go there as peacekeepers. They have not gone there to make friends, personal friends. They have gone there to make strategic friends. And strategic friends are they can go and buy opinion leaders at both sides, even to the extent that even government. That's why national security budget has no limit to even pay certain people that let your people lay down the guns. What are your interests? Remember that any war area trouble, they have interests.
Okay.
Both parties have interest, and there are some people that are warlords. Their fathers have the place, all they know is fighting. So government, even if you have to pay certain people, even if you have to bring certain people to Accra, even if you have to compensate certain people, even if you have to buy people's interests, all is part of intelligence and peacekeeping. Even if you have to relocate certain people in Accra, even if you have to come and somebody say, look, you buy me a house, give me this, I'll move with my people, I'll tell my boys to stop. And every territory is different. So when you go as a peacekeeper, you have to make sometimes look. For instance, baby, a government can go and negotiate and tell you, say, what will it take for you to call the fellow and reverse? The overlord can call the kinsman. If you do this for us in the interest of peace, we just call. He's an individual. We gave him. We'll call him and bring him and take it away. This is what we want. All is part of negotiation. Or you can go in there and buy all the bad boys, bring them, come and give them something to. They don't have frontliners to fight again.
Okay.
Because those who look with intelligence and peacekeeping, you can do so many things. You can even ask some people to go on exile. You can let certain people pretend to be sick. You fly them outside the country while the remaining will take a decision that look, since our boss is not there, or wherever channel funding intelligence is able to know you break it. Otherwise, one opener or a gorilla or a friend say rebel leader or export it in room at the other countries or see certain area or the fly. You can disable all that.
Right. So
it's just like Papa Way Juman, what's his name? The Burkina Faso president, he has been yes, his close friends. Osha omo trend na Adam for no weyaje. What you say? Na etua yi ni free ho. Nti emphasize America to me you omo de, Russia for you omo de, France for so you omo de, and they are sending first na France na send weapons na edema other parties to of France went there as a UN. Taking as a United Nation, and then they are taking the resources and everything. Cool, no what have you? They call France or the year, Juma, and I'm a boy. And then Otimi take you over. We take you over. No, or say France for any flu, no what have you? No, a corona na ammunitions, no what have you? No, caso in a few no or the one day in a white piece, microphone in out. Terrorist being every African country be now call as peacekeeping. No, America na fuel anya America, Russia no move fuel opponents. Now we move to Honomo. Say protect them.
Right. So there's one academician, your friend of Kofi Bento, and also make a suggestion. Say, one of the if say Ghana military cannot hold up to Bawku or be useless. Or maybe your security forces cannot contain anyone. I mean, better need to be a useless military. Or do you still not on any arguments answer on what can on?
Oh, I agree in a way, but I think so we are in a civilian ruler. if it was a revolution time, at Senior Rollins etiswa or making sure say all the parties came together and he took control. No? Unfortunately, we are in a military, we are in a civilian rule, a democracy. I won't mean yes certain things. You don't need permission from a court. You don't need anything. You can do anything. It's a military rule. So unfortunately, no, and the military are under the constitution, led by a civilian. That you must go through the law, our constitution, to do certain things. But with the military, you didn't need that.
So
Military ankasa betimi achew, and then they will take you to their own court and find you guilty.
yeah, it is a Kofi Benton other academics for nature say Otumfour will not succeed in this situation. No? Do you what do you make of that? Say Otumfour will never succeed.
Yes, and I think one of their reasons he says Otumfour will not succeed is because Otumfour's court is not the law. Otumfour's decision is not even backed by the constitution. It is backed by common sense, mutual understanding, and alternative dispute resolution.
So to you as a through and who say even if Otumfour be crash na no on say yate but later on be spark the heat in bill.
Yes, maybe one party. Yeah, the only thing is a call law na the book more. If you go against whether way you want your no be.
But President Ishia soldier for no can say on the kind of say Ghana don't have time and resource to waste our time in any other person. In this statement, you know, even those who are civilian president, but I mean, just say you cannot say in security when persuasion fails, force must be applied. So president no person.
The president doesn't have the authority to even give power to the police to go and shoot and kill. Because only when the nation is at stake, but when it comes to your own people that they voted for you to lead a country and both two parties, and it's you tell them say unfortunately, but a military ruler, yes, they can do anything.
But in this case, this is a civilian president, and we'll make this analysis say only that we don't have time for any resources to waste for any other person. President's statement.
Yes, and as a president, he has to let the natives know. Say, Sikana say Mukruma Mundi peacekeeping no. I can meet me the bridges, meet me the Akwayama Muti. So that I don't have those kind of money to wait. Say peacekeeping. You people must wake up and understand. Say, Ebia, this is the last straw. After that, Ebia meet me. Both parties never sign a bond. Who I bet you say more a year. I bet you. What you say? Who a problem? I court. Any Uyibiana. Uye, I bet you.
So yeah, really say me you na mama okosisi
yes.
Nipa no weapons no nipa na nya no AK-47 M16 this kind of sophisticated weapons no kura wo no to you o hwa efrehin na ba ho.
Oh, you know, we are closer to both Burkina Faso and Togo. Okay. And we have warlords that either they will steal their security, they will steal their guns to come and sell, or the natives will become illegal gun dealers. They will go and buy and bring, or all the casualties that are there, they pick their guns. There are people that their jobs, they also go to people's homes and rob them of their guns. Or multimeter, because if you be in two, or matite will say, "Enfana musuitu," because be educated with family here, Eddie and Omar Kofaba. Ebi esie na bonte ndiase ebi esie na odiasoro ebi de che omusile no mo ebi e de kotubula mo. There are so many they hide in tie no koyaba because so the police for boss search say no me randomly about them aye hu se bibi ada ho obi nso ho no ma na dwon osie no nafuo mu njo wo fu ma na dwon wa kofa na ade abefie no bi ho no mo so odikoto omo de koto efie different bi mu ana omo de koto nantwie shared momo tutu ni bini ni nyina de. I mean there are so many baby and crofo see omutu no but etu enye e be a sophisticated model if not from made in Ghana to locally made from external bringing etu once you want to security forces na nkasa etu omankasa etu no ma chichi ni nyina from the top to the bottom they come and sell them at the war zone area. So I mean ebinso no they cash out during the war. They are able to go and smuggle the guns. Almost the borders now they have a way out because of lack of development. The donkeys instead of some river through the main road, donkeys never ride there and microphone and the bicycle. And they have found room across the border. You find the border instead of dropping at the airport to come through the security, they will drop by the roadside and then go to the other direction and come into town. Sorry, the mission.
My point. Point.
Every war zone, be it locally, international, there are people that cash out, including ammunitions. Were we not in this country during Kufuor's time? A whole regional minister arranged for a police officer to open the armory. A friend of Mahami. Kufuor, I think it was the year 2000. And Takwani CSO, he was a regional minister. Police in America up to now Tunguro Mejani. Or could be a police armory, no? The supply Mampushi for no. Mahami was a Mampushi man. And he didn't also call for reinforcement. No, Free said the Mampushis were killing the Kusasis. When the time he realized, it wasn't an enquiry, it was too late by the time police for no offer reinforcement. He was removed there and the police in the journey. I mean, just to tell you what has happened.
Right. So yeah, well, other videos were between the two factions are calling said Otumfour now they want to listen to Otumfour. But today, and sorry, so other factions so say they don't need Otumfour to solve any problem for them. They just want the military to leave so that they will fight and see who is who in the enclave.
Yes, just as I'm telling you, sir. If the military all withdraw today, no Kusasi or no Mampushi will fight. Trust me, we will sit peacefully.
Oh, really?
If the military and police all withdraw, everybody will sit peacefully. Because we know our strength. We know our strength. Because if a Moshi man in Moshizongo want to be a chief and police or a curfew and I am a protection peacekeeping. No money na free one because free Moshizongo ho e ko bu kroma una masantifu mu. Wo Moshidin wo free e ko Gia una masantifu mu. Una mbia na so won't you be steady?
Yeah.
No unye steady.
Over steady. I will pay more attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You'll be steady, and then at that time, if an olive leaf is extended to you, come and sit and I'm a boy. Because Munias as a bedo, Mosizongo, Unias as your bedo, a journey in Acha Muhusi, a Muntimun Kobe, a soldier, no police door, won't you be steady?
So,
yeah,
over steady. Yeah, over steady. Now because
yes. So government will only call that Santihin and tell us Santihin say, or Sawa catch our hand for Nina say, Mobia Navy, name only defend. As Anbeka say, yes, my catch my hand for the phone in a Mobianco, name ye be defend here, Omobana, and says soldier phone, police phone will be of a Patamunjai. Because and that's what is happening in Bawku there. Police phone in Aqua, the Mampushis are less than 4,000, 5,000, or more one particular area. They are not up to that. So I can boastfully say the typical Mampush or say Mampush in Yankasankasa, they are not up to 1,000. They are not up to 1,000 in Bawku. Unlike Omundai and Duru one time Moshi for ne other Busanga for Hausa for Omana Abekamwa Omo population adults.
Okay, so
and if you are in their area, if you are in their territory, a different you must join them fight. If not, you are seen as a traitor.
Okay. I feel matter was
They force you to come and fight with them. If not, you can't stay in their community.
You can't stay there.
Right. It is Infantini Asante. Mampusini Moshi for me to say Infantini Asante for. And maybe a Kusasi for say maybe a bono for.
Okay.
I make bono language in the tribe, no. Make a kasano.
Okay, Steven, Atubiga, Mami Nas one time to say you catch on say why baby I want into Mami ya on. President Mahama also see where any update be about so chromos here.
I haven't gotten any update yet.
Okay.
The Nyamokrana Menamokasa says here on Yina is being called what is happening by Fraha now Kaha Uye meeting Uye. I haven't had the chance to go on social media itself.
Okay, so then the president arrived with Chromo Bokus here, yeah, we
okay.
I mean,
okay. Mama Swati. I don't want to say anything lies. I have not gone. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Steven Atubiga, Mami Nas say, I want my we say, Union Magana for we are for any at on can watch him some the situation at hand. That's why.
Okay, Madam.
Okay, I was Steven Atubiga, I one of free chrome horse on a chrome one of fee. Aha, and watch him so I mean, dear cousin, watch him. ebi ne be ya dwe bi so ne nya dwe but that's the one obetimi aka in fact ofri krom ho nti eba ne say no a say or trade cautiously na me tena say question bi wa na me try say me pushing it to the wall na ya hwade I mean be security matters but it seems say the nipa be break no ano dey obi mu siso mo hia Otumfour ho but man for mama information say menshia release a statement say menshia that Otumfour is going to settle Bawku issue from 28 April to 1st May. A good idea. I mean, you can trust menshia and I mean, it's not you be location is important. But for me, I meet my predictor so say enya dia be Bawku, but it will be in a santimem. So all the interested parties they will rather move to Kumasi. Maybe success and be also a different idea. My mentor can message your friend what this year like a video na if young cause yani Stephen Atubiga we wama run down. I mean ya na pese ti omo NDC for na dwen. Fi say omo di come make omo stance we but me no kasa no bosuke na chase na egonja mafia wapie mu ho hwade oduru ho ni.
His Excellency God the Mahama Father. Attention,
Right. So that was President John Dramani Mahama live in Bawku. We PM Ogunja Mafia. We PM. I mean, interesting. Say, or my said the equity. We say war power. NDC as we be Bawku. We are expecting him. Say, obe put to a stop. Or Mahama Yarega so can home. To Omuni. But I mean, interesting. Quite interesting. Say, Kofu we mono. Omode woman we anamajuni AD agro. Nti. Mahama Yarga ni bishia na kwan wono na MP member of parliament it won ni Yarga ni ene omunyina chese ni anoden nti we wish omo the best because o mine time na ye waste wo ho no interesting so
His Excellency God the Mahama Father. Attention,
right. That's Bawku no. Yanko yenim na yenuan wono so woye ceremony woye tani na omo ne nuanom ntafo ni bia yade ye ne yapa wo Bawku. Yenti asem a yenua tani woka. Yenti asem we.
Dogomfo ene kumi maame. Dogoma ne konkoma wo. Omo ene kumi maame. Na menne menuafo nya kwan dwane ye ene eba abono. Ye bebo ye ho asesen wa ha. Timusi entafo ye nkwasiade wo akama mu a metwa na eya me ya. Metwa na eya me ya. Musi entafo ejimi okumase ya metwa na eya me yese. Sima makasa enye. timi usentafo ejimi ewa kamemu a meto na ye me yese na makoma etu mesi ni panim nyansa ko uyeda ho uyeda ne kromani pre ade ahoho a uye refugee uyeda ne kromani pre ade ena me usentafo yenim nyansa bikonkwase ye kira ntafo eye no obono ne asante no eye jimisam nyansa nim nyansa bia nim because the Ashantis the Infantis New Town ewo Kumasi misi tani timichi asantini ewo Kumasi edin nsa sesa bini edin nsa asesa bini tani sa kwa sia no wo US your friend dawa media peace dawa media sa tani kwasia no wonu timi maka ni edin nsa sesa bini ewo Kumasi so nu kromo a ka wo yesa nka kuro no ka Ghana nka ntakwakasie na besi because umma konkomani yesa eyo kunkasie umma frefreni yesa eyo kunkasie nyame shira kanfo hwe nyame wo bwa kanfo de magana for asundwie nyame o sede ya kanfo mu doso se ne be ya ye ho beto yen nyame o sede bwa kanfo mu doso se ne be yo mo asundwie nti ye ho beto yen hwe peace dawa media sa kwakwase na oti US tani na oti aboabo jimifo no emma kan ni de ne sasesa bini eyeye kuromu a konkwamani ana wo man de ne sasesa bini a me donyame nka eye big war kaya big war eye frefreni ana wo the gombani amma de ne sasesa bini nka yenta kwakasiye kaya nta kwakasiye ba santefo enya hwe abrewano what them wasi kwame enya hwe yemfeme awrade this the God that blessed that cans
ono so attending wodi ne nkomo sei enti ti ono na aka nasem so ye pani enti yense no ai akanfo epani enti yense no fi se ye wo ajapade a wonhwe se ntokwansi enti the walking kasakwan wo nenti obaso o kire se enti se etoda ya na ntafo ne kontokwa no ajapade a wonum ne entina bibia na omo kono yese no no na we asemse be dwene ho ene ye nuanom ntafo na mo akokɔ school na mo tese mo de eniema bebre abeke count ye nte ase se ntokwa ta ntokwa gidigidi ne yese ye niema emwaye anti we ya efutu no de amamo no me ba sese
tumu nam tuma kabambari turiyan de kunan karin nan da nan yazo mamme bin ko nyarwala kabani de kunan karin nan da tantun wamrula kabani de kunan karin nan da zunzon wamrula kabani de kunan karin nan da zuwo abala mami na papa ngulubia ngondo boku lan sheru o biduni la umdo ya martangana onyala na yonslema na
bajo wa wo tenwum ya se bomodin aboa me why enwumi se wo te ase a bomodin aboa me yes enwum no wo ka se wo hene se on de wo twa sante hene na nsam na nam akiri na me no me pese mete nti wa wo ye ceremony na wo ye tani a wonim ayi ase wo ye tani a ma me hu comment section why na de wo kana se akire sei asam no na mpese metie bi yentie kakra
ya nyemo bayo na matabiya pawson bi wumbe bi atabe batar pu bang malgo pawsuno yerno bal wonnga wondo boku lanale ale yer do nyoto yedum barati nyoto lan tawzil manwamplo kadwo boku la ya ku kema kawza do la boku la mamuru wondo boku lan satim ku kulgona la sanda bami satim do la ummibiya wono bokulamba ko ngona kumsuku mansa pela ma kukumumu ba kono ye pa umibia oyeda
ayi proud Africa way proud African way ayi Doris of was say was Marvin was it me mumwami me tell say what now you cry away aha bronze man mama frɛ bronze man oh everade bronze man cry one na yi ne kasa da gwani na nyo ana wana me frɛ sisi akura Aristo me frɛ wana was it what the work as Proud Africa way Proud Africa one ne kasa we ya work as way because asem no kan to say wo kan sem bi o sem no modu de wo kan na odin wo hene asem wo kan na odin ai me pa cho Proud Africa wo ha na one ti sansem wo yase one betima kire mi mu
bokula mambora mando yikul bor no pogolo mani yalamba tumbiere balpana song bana ka bana nurugata mamboro no bokula masman na won sudura dan tuni kazambal
aha no wose ena no ntokwa bi siye ene da no yakun ba ku mienu ye jai se ne mpese ye beku bi o ye fremen hyiafo emse saa na ase no no antu wantu wose ne mburu nke na no ntokware ya entokware ya yakun ne ye jai ya ompese o mu ja ntokwa no amse ompese o mu ja ntokwa no ya oso ompese o mu ja ntokwa no woti ase black so mini wa wi ensre wose unse woti wose na no ntokware yakun ya na no ntokore ye kun ya enra so ntokore ye bekun echina ye ba bekun and I say every day we are fighting okay yeah manyala no Matthias na me pese me tie ni o say na no ntokore ye kun ya mami ntie ha ni am say ha no kan sembi o say mami na no ntokore ye kun ya mami ntie ha ni
wonro boku lanale ale yer do nyoto ye dumbara tinyoto lan tawzil manwamplo
wose aha no wose enyere mo na makoma to mane 2000 na ze ntokwa ye kun 2000 kura ye nya sika ne so wo kun 2000 kura bi amfa man wo kun sa agede yi minu ya no ntafo na mo kun agede yi 2000 ada na wo yesa na no ye kun 2000 ya eno mo ye kun wo kun akwaje 2000 series nti ada na yesa munya yesa de no 2000 ye be ye odai na wahene se 2000 ya be yo dai minu ana man prisifo ne kusasefo munya isa ana na mo yesa ana mini ne different ana Salome wo ti ase na wo sreme no wo nti ase wo so sreme Aristo jaisa ade no wo ka 2000 asem se entokwa no mo kuno mo de gi 2000 no wo ka se ana wo sre Mami Grace na what you say Mami Grace mami mfrɛ wo say music enipa na ma ye fila wo say ntokwa no mo kono mo koje 2000 ehun hia ene wo ka say na no wo mo kon wo say na no ye kon ntokwa ya nyesa no wo kan na no ye kon ntokwa ya na no ye kon ntokwa ya mami nti ha ne bi wo de me ba mami nti ha ne bi aha no na no wo ka asem bi em se no wo ka say Otumfour na muntie no wo se Otumfour na muntie no bi wo de ma muntie down ma muntie haze
bokula ya kuikema kauza dola bokula mamuru wondo bokula satim okunyukulu na la sanda bami
unse wo se kanza bokoro yan mo ya boko ntokwari ya kanza bokoro ya m ya bokofo no ekontokwa so boko fight and wo se munya ntokwara mo okun ya nyesa no woka boko ntokwa no eye bokol sa bokon tokwa no wo kase munya ne yen komenhia ye kwa santehene de obeka ne yebeti eno no wo chechirim nti mesrem munyai mo bia enye se wokokun wo se jai 2000 to wonkokun koji 2000 enya wo hwe ede wokokun nipa moja wo hwe agu na wokoji 2000 wo hene ne se munyai sa munyai mo bia nkon ase ya no onti ase ya wo lai
satin dole mibia wono bokulamba ko ngona kumsuku mansa pela ma kukumumu ba kono ye ba mibia oye da nyala bokulamba mbora mando yikul bor no pogolo mani yala mba tumbiere ba pana song bana ka bana nurugata
okay enti wose okun na okun nua no wanya de afrim en wo kan yo okun na okun nua wanya de afrim en wo kan na MLT obi busa number on gina so my number 0242073114 o ye sure say o te kasana say because translation o be say no o be man problem mame fa number to down osisi a frame sisi a o nte number na o ma me different year o be man problem big time MLA TV o meba se wonim se mame fa number to frame sisi a 0242073114 o fi se wonte dagwani kasa no a yesterday mame fa number to ase ba jo frame sisi a number na me dia to ase no se wonte ase a o say me translation me no benya problem very serious frame sisi a na me tie se o te kasa na se chemia we no o kire se ntokwa no mo kon na ibi 2000 na me chirimti se enye 2000 na wa chechire mo meba frame sisi a me tie o wo onipa no wo fa number ne frame sisi a why we enye problem we so wo chirichiri wo hene na chirichiri na me pese ye tie ase wo cause no wo ka 2000 bi asem ene wo se ye nkomenhia enya sa omo ba menhia no wo chirichiri se ana wo pe mamintie em se no wo ka asem bi sa wa se wo ha no wo chira asem bi wamtie
no bokulam masman na won sudura dan tuni kazambalan karbi mo na bagshe tubiya yamdum baladin lawundo
na say na won so se ha no na won so be ko menhia bia na wo ba ko road dress na say I bi ba road dress nyina won say ha no wo kan na won so be road dress dan ha no won say ha no so no wo kan say wo kontokwa na wo nua dress ana no wo kan sa wo ai ahano no o kira sem bi mo ase me pese me ntie dan ha ase ha se no o se na won so be road dress bibi sa no wo chechirim sa na meba
Mamboranda do bokulan zandagu benande wo bani bangmal wo bambone di yesu
ti hanu wo se ma kolum pon wo ya ma Bl00d na say enkonto kwate se Osama Bl00d nyasa no woka why are you fighting terrorism ma buru ya ma enkonto kwase by akwane friends Osama Bl00d em so ne kunkum nipa bebre Osama Bl00d nyasa ono ne ku anu wakunkum nipa bebre sa akwa bi na wo ha America fo no wo ye ya no akofa plane no da be wo da be no da wo kun akwa trimu osum amure we ya na muku nipa ene de akura nipa na muku nipa de say wo be ku wo ba ne so ho da ne Bl00d na one no so wo pe number afre wo betima kire me mu ya won free MLA TV na so wo bi so be kire wo we won kire me na me hwese me na mantini ya
sabugal papa mo pelon kulum wobgu mamborda do dum mebia wonda do bokulanye bugli yo parserabia ko tulun kumal bugli
my so ahan was my brother membro me buya on say my brother membo me my brother membro me biya membro you on say when nyina your brother love don't bro me membo me do not beat me enya sa no woka my brother membro me biya on say translation won wan che ya won de make na say translation to what say my brother membo me biye asa wo nu nia wo bu nia don't fight your brother sa no wo chechirim eno ano no yes Marvin me da say me sasa no membo my brother membo me biya my brother membo me sa no wo chechirim nya biya anti ombe komenhia wo no woka kura me say we kuro be wi no say menhia ye be komenhia ombe komenhia nto wo chechirim me nti last I have say no
zo dai kulu zangun zunzon kiya furmuka cenyi mazu
ano on say obefroka nto on say obefroka fromaka ni obefroka obekomenhia Moses 28 on to ha say no hene ne say obefroka bekomenhia obeko opompo obekomenhia menhia no mbeba enye ba bia menhia no moba ai eti nanano matrankunya mo oh my ya nanano nyina boy bus mampurusi kusaji one people stop the fight emwa obeba menhia oduru ha ho ne yenko ntokwa ho oba menhia ha yenko eti hwana na wo frame ya one free because no be frame ya o tekasa na se wo nyina me akura na me brese me tekasa ne chen mu nyina one free me tekasa na sinti obeba menhia wa ha oduru ha security title obe peace asumdwe ntina oba no fight period yanko yanim my de oh yes my on say me feel mu ntina ya me chechire kasa no ma chechire my de yeah ayi obi anipa kro na me hwe so obefre one frɛ eti ayi on beba menhia omo se manya mfo me kwa hwe omo se 28 on ai my de yankwe yanim I had the reason so anodene urade I send them a boko ne yenu no mu ntokwa hunu no mo te woko na ntokwa hunu wo ye de ya mu bedwo jai koji ye hwe no kokuni pa de kokuni pa sa na wanya de yanku ye nim abrante we wo ye ndc fo kasamafo sese ne wura ho pa because o ma se ku abaya ba ko me no kasa o ma se ku abaya ba ko so udeti abrante osun afedi osu se Mahama
abusha enanya homeda kra abusha what is happening inside Bawku serious o and at this point asem na say you can say the city you sha asem na nim ne ka emwaye. It is not helping this country in any form or shape. Yes. Imagine a police officer and a salary a year less than 3,000 Ghana cedis has been deployed to maintain peace between two civilians. Na ye boni trimu tu okuno. Hey. Where on earth? Which side of this continent? And a civilian, it means that je fatu no audit police officer, military officer, so no boni tu no kuno obibusheni dead or what to maintain peace, to separate two civilians from tribal war. Then the civilians would then turn to face the police officers and the officers in uniform and begin to shoot them in their head. This is not peace maintaining. This is not peace maintenance. This is war versus the security agencies. And I'm telling the police commander, and I'm telling the military CDS, anybody who is engaged in the maintenance of peace in Bawku, consider the safety of your men first. Go for bush and for when I'm with you, and mu bomutu mu trimu kum in the name of say you maintain peace. Peace be no. These people are literally at war with their own people. Now the area woman say these people Bawku people are sitting on the borderline with Burkina Faso, for whom insurgency has been rampant in Burkina Faso. So what if these insurgents begin to compromise with the people at Bawku? Ghana ye peace na ye di bosti ya honi peace na wa enfa bi.
Ene ye wa NDC fo a ene wo mo kwakire na Ghana ye nkosua Burkina Faso ena Burkina Faso de ye nsia wo mo nkra sa NDC fo boys we mu ena Burkina Faso on sa fe de mo kam ena Burkina fo de mo ye as ye serious as ye nsua de ena Burkina ye Ghana nkoye bi hwedo on say etuo tutu ye kunipa ebegu aban nanim ase de ene ye Burkina afi de Burkina nye enso we mu na ena president Mahama so ni Burkina fo akufu adu na mba kwan ena Burkina ede akina ede ho akina ede ya nanu ya me call fie me call kromiansa so Burkina me call Togo, Benin, Ghana Jack Togo ni Benin and developers how Jack Ghana ye kofa metuma show videos bebremia na me Togo mu ne ya yinum Jack enyo muti pen Ghana o ye na ya ye hu bibibi o sam krokro ne enyo muti pen Ghana. I'm telling you nanu ya me call runs be Ghana, Togo, Benin uhun say yes Ghana ye kopa eye nima bi na aka kakra bi ye kopa mi chini cross Togo ni Benin nyame wura kro no baby miss it's so good. This is the city, my God. Wa wonim Togo tu so wonim Togo anti lomi pa wo betimi de atoto akra ho Mummy nya nwene ho. Ye na ya ye ho se bibie wo ye hu bia ye mpe. Ye na ya ye ho saa. Ye na ya ye ho se bibie wo Ghana bia ye mpe. And for my partners, I mean, no coaching kwa yes, woman taking me rounds. I mean, when I shot the sister, yes, I cry. I mean, Ghana is gone. What I say? Yani ya ho sa. To go no ne Benin mu ne Burkina mo no mo nche Ghana sa o. Ghana ne yani ya ho sa ntia. Last week ya me call rounds bi na masa betena. Me call rounds bi e wa Africa na ma betena no. Yeah. Yani ya ho sa. Nanka ye tutu ye niema yi anka ye ne. Ye tutu ye niema yi a. Ka Ghana de ka wo pese o kire sei. Yeah, omun develop nchan ye sa. Omun develop nchan ye kra. Ye ne ya man ho kwan ye ho sa. Nti na ye bre no, ye ya so ne ye bre no. Yanku ye nim. Right. Me no ka say police fo a IGP do magugu ho no, wo mu su pa, wo mu su. Omu super pacho odi eti conversation bi a omo ankasa record de buy ti ha sei
masa obi a wo wi ya basa o ebi mu service probation ebi mu from 1 year ebi mu from 2 years we dwuma nimu oba say egu say e be maintain peace and order ya ba say ya ba peace order o ye do was ye dey do abho ye exchange gun fire almost 4 hours almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. You almost push guy to Jimmy Bia, but push guy yes, you go 4 hours. Am I a colleague or them cry body to money cancer? Ade. Yeah, you say about you say we for corner send a copata to Quano, Nasu Yaba. You say be mentona, but Yaba war. Masa, 1 year or no. See, the people are rather policers. They people are rather policers, bro. What say? Who pia on boat? Who pia on boat? Who could be obit was here as about who nipo no about the two. What to what ya or say when what is a puna?
So ote the course on patch ote in common mudi no so ote in common police for needing omu sungu IGP so say tete ya hunu asese o makogu ho omu nhwehwe omu ni bibia hye ote ase ente enra ni anim ya no police for na hye commanders na hye ye nhwehwe animu and so long time police for no code duty free omu hye normal uniform but baby omu gina so ye danger onso omu sun we ye omu na send this animal we dia omu cry me anu odin cause enra say oto na wo nua hwe young girl ya wo makuni na hwe say yasese o magu kam hwe ade wo de hwe ade wo nua kan wona yese won cooperation wo ho a wo ye papa de a hwe ade
ni papa na transfer to say
Inti police for ne yedo mo koboko ne de se ne de akoyese trap it seems say police commander bi mpo asema no do beko but police ni bia no aka so onko beko onko because it seems say a trap e bia ameni Atubiga kasa won said you musi edit o ma holy to etu pa so on said the etu esigu krum ho on asema woka ono onso ofiri won te e normal but who was out to enye normal e abnormal and for national security enye normal say nipa be host to sa egu a certain enclave omo fa ne normal because omo ye ntafo omo nti asem ase hwede wo kire omo nti di asem ase wan na ka just tani bia na ntia ye wo ntafo be omo ye very discerning very intelligent and I mean omo ye gentle wan na say tani bia na ntia asem ase omo ye ntafo omo nti asem ase wan na ka sa akire enye no kire and tough minimum most of them Jack you very very quiet and decent folks one is say be an anti-asmase is as you be clamby one more down na ya hosti woman no to say woman anti-asmase Burkina na ben ye yenko gitu ni emeko Ya post to the atoto ye ho. Anyway, we all pay the price. Yeah, we never to yakano until you're ready.
Now, this afternoon, security operatives in the troubled town of Bawku are bemoaned and targeted by feuding factions in the ongoing chieftaincy conflict there. The Bawku conflict, spanning decades, has deteriorated over the last few weeks, with at least 3 persons dying in the last 24 hours and the numbers rising over the last few months. With essential workers fleeing and the town being deserted, security operatives sent to deal with the escalation have been speaking to TV3, and we understand that they are now the targeted group. An officer who spoke anonymously to us will be talking about that officer shortly. But Moana, that's where you come in, because you conducted that interview with the officer who would keep anonymous at this point for security and safety reasons. How did that conversation go?
Right, and so in the early hours of this morning, while we were preparing, and essentially the conversation about Bawku has been topical. We know the IGP was there all throughout the weekend, and we'll get into the details, I believe. And so in the early hours of
IGP or Kromo and our catcher says, "Baby, I don't the carbon tea prepare and war church because we no crowd through hono a bono. IGP, the ends walk and crowd walker. The whole IGP said, "You have a police him and never we nick any TNY."
We want to make sure that all of you, before you go out, you should be in a protective vehicle. When I say protective vehicle, you understand it? Yes, sir. And under no circumstances you want to do something in town as a group, and you request for a vehicle, that any commander will say that we don't have vehicle. Yes, sir. You don't have to expose yourself to danger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want to buy water, it should be water in a group. If you want to go and buy cassava to come and pan fufu, it should be in a group. Whatever you need to do, you have to go out in a group and in a very protective vehicle.
But in fact, IGP has some work in party. And any police if we one year that are busy power. Because say IGP back and now what the camera doesn't work as a strategic way to protect yourself for camera to see way. Just this is basic training for a police officer in a war zone. But first of all, Crown, say who you danger? Why must even police be there? Hey, IGP has more. Nikoma odi ehu pa o. I say you walk baby na. I mean work operation ba usro. Because so police in wo catch and say wo afi work baby they should be in a group. Nani I'm say police one woman experience wo from pa o. Because you don't need to tell them this, because men have to be on the field, and they are women safutu we yankano ha. I mean, in fact, many police for me deal pa IGP pa a command say police for operation say when come when ye do mudie Debbie. Then any IGP I swear papa we 6 months and so as wo kofi mum. As we coffee, because the situation is saying na IGP catch the boys and yeah, and yeah, as someone are beyond police for, as because soldier for will never come and tell you say, oh Kotobanji amunko group oh Nigeria ya mukoto nsu amunko group. My God, wow. So if say this is the situation, the anyone will pretend both the government and the security service almost pretend they sacrifice boys and say they don't work on because. Say if the IGP na edi nkomo we say mu koto nso aya mu nko group really mu ka Ghana ye joke dodo. In fact see Bema camp na me try you see asem na okan ensese ko kasa na is any ho ye danger, so the police officer don't need to go and buy nsuo. No, they always go out there as battalions. They don't go out there and say okotonzu what the idea. I see a supply I see a supply woman. Anytime they come out, they come out to target enemy. And then police, well, you don't need to go there. The SS soldier for they take over. Because soldier need to say obeton so now waba bikono. No. They don't play. I say ye sacrifice boys in a life. Ye nim say adini danger by ye pretende. Etina boys in small phone so no. Anso musu. Anso tia anso boys in small. Police won anso musu ha tie.
Masa. Obi a wo wi ya basa o. Ebi mu service probation. Ebi mu from 1 year, ebi mu from 2 years with money mu. Oba say egu say ye be maintain peace and order. Ya ba say peace order o. Ye do what say dey do abifo. Ye exchange gun fire almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. You almost push guy to chin bia, but push guy ye exchange gun 4 hours. Am I colleague crowd or them kwa body to am kan nsa. Ade yeah, you say about you say we for ko na assign akopata ntokwa no na so bia ba you say be mentro na ba ya ba wo masa one ya no sisia the people are rather policeers the people are rather policeers bro what say who pia on boat who pia on boat who ko obi to sia asaba who hu ni po no obodo tu o to wo tia ko say we ni say kuna.
But just so tie. What did you cause no? Na IGP to say mu kotonsu aya mu nko mienu. O man IGP na kasa no. O man IGP ene kasa no. IGP na say wonti em say wonim de cause I mean how say what dey tie we so tie we.
Police form the ababa gu ahase. Captain eyeya isia ye nipa 2 and who is next again? You see, you demo. You can't go out to go and buy food.
Now what to be free Ghana? Echo you and me. Echo peacekeeping of South Sudan. Sir. Peacekeeping of Lebanon as one of the best.
And the police for na omo frɛ bi chronic captain smart kasa nyina the IGP no o say sahwensi ni na me kra de dem wan say onim IGP no osoro Mahama ho enti won say omo akoy kra de ne kasa won say ono so ka say eye arm robbing on quick let on there but you see almost sacrifice boys no say arm robbers in shoot to wom tie boy why you confident African captain smart me audio amenya different the only captain smart was say wom shed them ye shoot to be na IGP now say mukotonsu munko group what a country ekro we ontina Ghana for bi koka baby omuma no etina Ghana for be koka womuma wo because it whole IGP na kasa kire a zone aye danger zone wonim pass ho ye danger tie wo de enti IGP enti no.
We want to make sure that all of you, before you go out, you should be in a protective vehicle. When I say protective vehicle, you understand it? Yes, sir. And under no circumstances you want to do something in town as a group, and you request for a vehicle that any commander will say that we don't have vehicle. Yes, sir. You don't have to expose yourself to danger. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want to buy water, it should be water in a group. If you want to go and buy cassava to come and pan fufu, it should be in a group. Whatever you need to do, you have to go out in a group and in a very protective vehicle. We have brought you more of the protective vehicles, the armored vehicles, that can enable you to go to a place and then you feel safe. Your safety is paramount. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In fact, Semitie IGP ahon, me feel sorry for IGP. What you say? As someone shane so. What you say? IGP can when you say adiana ye ne ya say this is beyond them. Your safety is paramount. When you are going out, you go in a group. Don't go single. What do you walk? Was it don't? That I didn't know thing. Police one, we are sorry. Why? We are sorry some more fight in Ghana. You dangerous. Just IGP aware say more danger zone. But almost pretended today our cameras. Wow. This is serious. Ghana 2025. With all this security accoutrement amo. Mo di nipa ne life to danger. Oh. once IGP kasa no kra no o feel say ate waye mre ade na bro no so wotimi say wo mo hye ne se chinchina but wo hu ni say ade ne ye a combat as wo call as a combat but ye catch them say there be mo nya ne boko but ade ne ye combat o they need to combat the situation where they are going there with no police one fian bia. It is omuko SWAT team no say SWAT omuko na omuntimi they need to retrieve and call in the military. No no kura kon soldier for na de nam. On message na nchen. Wono IGP no kwan see the men. Watch them. On mema nko atwa no hwahia with bulletproofs and all stuffs because onim so wako danger zone. Hey Ghana. This is serious oh. Yenuanon police for there monka fra why we are sorry but IGP no me tie no mo say beyond the control. This is beyond IGP's control. Political influence destroy IGP reputation. Period. No.
And we thank our brothers from the other security services for the help they've given us when your houses are being burnt, especially the military. Colonel, where is he? Colonel, we thank you.
IGP. Yeah, Ghana police womonka fra pa o. Ghana police, sorry o. We dey sorry oga. Enya mo pe abasa adwuma na mo pa ye. Say dey yadunya do to boko dey na say wo ye onsunu mu ya. Because IGP kasa pa ni e wo failed. Because IGP kura kasa ni moral kura nim. Because say wo person wa even a movie keke when we are sending soldiers to a territory enemy because obi okura tro bia in the security service obi kura tro or ye will target enemy so obi nya kura tuo a weapon to so obi face or enemy. Now all information indication show say enipa no kuta tuo they kill police force anything and you go there and IGP talking this way. Hey, moral kura nim. Because I say no, as one more police for no, MIA say it is either your life and death. So you must defend yourself at all cost. And you must defend yourself. And the Morano, Commander Krabe Catcher, no, they don't play with anybody. They won't play, oh, but see the morale, and you're too soft, too better. And so IGP, as I want to cry, no, was through as was through. And the amount for no more can say, more police for granted. I say, I want them say, when one to two. Hey, I was mammy, mammy, because I'd say we know, mammy, try and I'm in frame my ready. I say, I'm not thing. I'm not done. This is serious. It is how Ghana when almost see one a security expert for now. Why don't more chrome there? And a security expert and a the IGP statement or ye said the war casa chilenti. We are sure say Bokwanka IGP say no bekasa. Oh no. This is very terrible. Maybe what woman number no 0242073114 why? Maybe my many can you in hello or hina boko there.
Boko million so
Boko pa. Right. The akoso boko no mami ntio.
Okay. The akoso boko na person me ka ho asem kakra. In fact, ade akoso boko no. Sorry, ade bia eni ye pa me mpese ye nyina no ye beso so. In fact, ha adwini pa na say ye hwese Ghana your security, military, no name, BN9, special force, whatever. Say omutimi ebo road bifie say you see a co radio bi. Na say a situation like this, cost wo boko. Na e no dey you say e so danger to the extent say yentimi nye won hwea. Na in fact are hu yi pa. Are hu yi pa. Ntimi amesre o mampanyi ni say we have all these security forces. Ghana yedi esika and a to akodia ne ade ema omo enti saa akodia ne ade ade ni nyina na was said yes say okusia sorry eno na omo de bebo man ne ho ban na say something like this koso ewo boko a no omo ntimi nyusu ana mfa so ben na was ade enti ne mesra ni say ni kwan say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama otena se no kas offer ade no boko te say ne IGP ko duru hono mu a what kind of better to say obi or ne ba 1 year or crocro no it shouldn't be so and you can say you be to say ba 1 year also now crocro no IGP whole IGP what could do a serious critical scene like this na say sabi say na obeka asem ne dia na are when just say Ghana nyamie ni yenye safe say ade we free boko na esane down one me ni say yen bambo fo betimi aboye ho ba so one to me as Bawku issue kakra we ya no pa a whole military of the nation you know any the police force entimi anso ebreya enche danye kesi next almost ntimi so now that means says all my people beto ase Ghana so there's nothing they can do there is nothing they can do intimisre say emo mo nkoye ne to say ahemfo Sabia son Sabia Nyado, Yura, and Enko and Onkonko Sovia no. He the president no has the power to order the military or any of the security agencies say among and making sure some me that situation down. And not everywhere free or sanya no opposition or beka say so no not by what by more there is peace no. On to me yes I didn't buy you. Na peace ain't mean Bawku. Now military and the police can bring peace to Bawku. It shouldn't be something omo betimi diaba. Omo betimi amasundua Bawku. Yes say omo nya saa de no emaye. Etoso mienu na o ka fan o talk kakra wo call other African countries no. Ebi na me pesa be kan.
Okay.
Nyame adom me so me kodru Ghana me ye imagine say meto Africa because say wo Ghana nko ana as
hello. Oh. And it is also afraid. This is also afraid.
Oh.
Yeah, the line drop it. The line drop it. Okay. Me afraid. Mami call me. Hello. Open it.
Yeah, me na so. Ano.
Okay. Mami take come back so.
Yeah. Yeah, me na so. Ano.
Mami take come back so.
The any kind no, mami check here for nyina. Na nipa akwa pese me start free once me ko Bawku de ne ya branch bia obo the video we friend no ka Ashanti regional minister no wasem zika ni bi no meboa
from Paul Ziga
Ziga the same kolada na enum na kumaji no na radio station mo mpaboa to ese ehia no na mona akwa start workers ben mama Ziga is one of the most corrupt media guys a workers masa wuti amahwe ni so tie ni speaker said be do be na aso ase MPP fo ni kula bi no no nante after say MPP fo bi o ma say media influencers bi no wan this is a Mahama boy. Na akra na kwakodu bi say me say omo boda mo kumase na say kumase fo ni yi omo a omo nya ba bia amfa anko je say no mo dia bankran enti enkan de omo nim so omo ba say de tie bia na eden ya omo be didi eden ya omo be didi so omo entronko a en wotwa entronko a omo magiska omo promote Ashanti regional minister we either by hook or by crook no
me say the story na me esoma me na ya china na me ba yes story o de china me show mu
any the pa say because ono na ga ba ko Pure FM say fe no they are no ship dealer no eye no eye sa the program can come bodu these are video these are very dangerous individuals say o ya na to be o me hwam say what is said there? Me no me no the Atlantic concert. Na san ko mo free fa. The come bad ban ya o me wo to yeso. And say sani ma say no mo ye o say na e wura nkrofo tim. Me enipo mo come say do say no so mpa ko TikTok so mo hwe de ekoso. Come is a very busy environment. And thank you to get your question. You get for one people.
Be minister e dey na wa ye mo nkyere made ba ko pe. Wa ye dey what unsu na wa ye dey ya. Wa ye dey.
No. En kola ne bi o ye. E so be da Ashanti first na so wo. Se dey kro ye. Oba ye no asa ohu sa JHS ne sebe me nkan hu ye nkola ne mase but asa obi a o wie JHS na sa SHS foforo na dwensa so dim nyansa but onim hwe no so na ma hu mete Ziga yidi ba ko ma follow no kama no kagbe na fa no amwan why no so ni nyansa bia ne so nyansa fo bia mada
ya story ne chena wo de chena no yanyo ne original minister ne Zuga mo asem ne sa Zuba no asem chena
okay ene so na yanko emse ne ase Bawku case na ba be yi kakra so woni ta Bawku de me kasa me kwa me service wo ntimi nim kro ni yi pa
kromfo no mo
so me yakata me fa ni but ase Bawku na be ye adwuma ho parfon de anya for the anya ye bibia da ku na kakra meka nyina ne se ba bia de na duru no ya jensem tama na woni Atubiga kasa no mu se na wu piano but Atubiga nyama no wo ye no he was trying to explain certain things to you on their face no sanity unti yesi ye soja fo ifiti anya kodu kromo ye kokora sa kro ne kana kwan be kwa de koho you need the locals and you need the intelligence and everything to do that and as situation we say so I am akwaya e besepani ko ni haban ye tase no benyansafo so but when you feel say animal na kan any problem until say be to aba no promises akesia and this for the kokomas ankrofo yi it the news say Mahama ba ye no ano omo no case ni oba pass law bi na kan no ano no omo